You are now tuned into ChiChat Podcast, where four women come together to encourage, inform, and inspire women by creating a dialogue that develops strong sisterhood and friendship. Around the table is Yolanda, Ebony, Katrina, and Breonna. Okay, now it's time for some ChiChat.
Hey everybody, we're back with a little chit chat episode. How y'all doing out there? So before we get our episode started, we got to do our chit check-in. So I'm going to start us off. I'm feeling really good. I actually had a rough day, but I'm on a 5 now. I'm a 5, but I'm going to pass it to Katrina. How are you?
Hey y'all. I'm at a 5. I feel really good. So I'm at a 5 today.
Yolanda?
A 5, dear.
We're matching in orange.
Yeah.
What about you, Ebony?
I'm a 5.
Awesome. So all the ladies are at a 5, but we still going to talk about this thing called stress. Even though they say stress backwards is dessert, both of those, one is good, one is not good. So just keep that in mind. But Webster tells us that stress is the state of mental or emotional strain or tension resulting from adverse or demanding circumstances. So we all know we've been through stress, things in life happen, but I wanted to ask the ladies, because we took a quick quiz. What is your stress level? My results were actually mild. So it's 3 tiers: low, mild, and like high or extreme. What about you, Yolanda?
Mine was moderate. And I kind of knew that it wouldn't be mild, it wouldn't be low. I knew it was going to be somewhere there in the middle. So mine is moderate. I do a lot of things, but it's great things. And it can be stressful, but I'm up for the challenge.
Yeah. Katrina, what about your results?
Yep, I did the quiz and mine was moderate to high.
In the middle.
Yeah.
Almost up there. Yeah. What about you, Ebony?
Mine was mild.
Okay, so we got 2 mild, 2 moderate. So I'm not gonna lie to you guys, it was interesting to me because, and Yolanda knows the background, but I just recently started a new job, and so I was actually shocked when I answered the questions and it came out mad, because I'm like, honey, I've been high stress. but I realized that certain things in life, it may stress you, but it's going to strengthen you at the same time. The stress will strengthen you. So another side note before we get into the scenarios, it just came to my head earlier. What is something that you honestly say, what's a category? Let me say that. What's a category in your life where it's like, for me, I was stressed out about this, but now I have learned it's not that serious. Like at one point it stressed you out, but then you really realize it's not that big of a deal. So what was that one thing for you, Yolanda, where you look back like, I was really stressed, but now I'm good?
New codes with COVID-19. Y'all know that I'm a coder. I'm a medical coder. And when COVID-19 hit, so did we, okay? You thought that you knew everything there was to know about coding. No, ma'am, no, sir. You had to go all the way back to the beginning, the basics of college, okay? So it was a difficult challenge for all of us. Even our supervisors was having a really hard time, but hey, now I get in there, I do my thing, and it is what it is. Either I'm going to get this thing correct or I'm not, and y'all going to ding me. But either way, I'm not going to let it get the best of me. I've been dinged before. So, I learned to just let it go. All of us are struggling with COVID. COVID-19 is new for all of us. So when y'all ding me, get ready to ding yourselves too. So I let it go.
Ding! It's not a ding anymore because it's not a thing to me.
There you go.
All right. What about you, Ebony? What was one thing that stressed you, but you good now?
I'm with Yolanda. Work, most definitely. When I think back to when I first started my job that I'm at now, I pretty much had to teach myself the ropes. And it's hard when you start a new job and you don't have as much experience in that particular area, but you have to teach yourself. However, me doing that has strengthened me tremendously in that job. It helps me understand not to be so hard on myself. Because I was definitely hard on myself. I mean, I was losing sleep and everything. I'm like, I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing. Stuff was just, it was crazy. Like, it was crazy. I'm like, I don't know what I'm supposed to do. I'm like, checking everything and being really careful now. It's just like, oh, you need this done? Okay, I got it. Okay, what else you need? Okay, you too? Okay, all right.
Excuse me.
Oh, yeah. I'm good now.
You the HBIC head beauty in charge.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay, what about Katrina? What was one thing that stressed you, but now you're good?
Well, I could say a lot, but I won't go there.
I got you.
But my main thing is work. It used to be work, and my husband used to tell me all the time, Trina, I know you love your job, I know you love what you do, but you got to realize your job is still going to be there and going to go on even if you can't. And so it took me not blaming my heart issues, not blaming it on my job, but it took me being out of work, trying to get my heart strengthened and all that, and going through all of that to realize that he was right.
Yeah.
My job is still gonna go on with or without me, so it's not like I'm the backbone of the company. So it just took me going through some stuff to realize that, yeah, and I still love my job. I'm still there, and I just don't stress out about it. I have a major caseload, and I just don't stress out about it. I do what I can. I love it. And when it's 5 o'clock and it's time for me to go, okay, I'll handle it tomorrow.
Yeah.
That's me.
That's good. Yeah. And it's interesting because all three of you guys work in medical fields. So I can definitely see the stress level for you guys. And to me, education, and everybody knows education is virtual now. It's like, honey, get with it or get lost. But I ain't going to get lost. I'm going to get with it. Okay.
Oh, let me go back a little bit, because I did say that at 5 o'clock I punched the clock. Now that's not always true, because sometimes I try to get to work early, or I'll try to stay later to handle certain things, and I might even bring work home sometimes, because that's just who I am. I try to follow through with what I have to do, but I don't let it stress me to the point where I'm losing sleep over work, or I'm putting work before my family or anything like that. So I just want to put that out there. Okay.
So that's good. So the next part of this topic I want to get into is a scenario. So each lady is going to get their own scenario. You tell me what type of stress level this would cause for you. What would be your solution, quote unquote. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and start with Ebony. Scenario 3, your cell phone battery is dying. You've been on your cell phone all day. The juice is quickly draining. You don't have your charger on you, and there's no way it will make it any longer. How would you deal with that situation?
That wouldn't stress me out, because I don't like talking to people like that anyway. So that wouldn't stress me out. Because you know what? Depending on what time of the day it is, I don't feel like talking. And if it's after I get home and I done been talking all day and I don't feel like talking, yeah, that wouldn't stress me out. I'd be like, go ahead and go dead. We good.
We good, baby. Whoever I'm on the phone with, you got 5 more seconds. Okay.
A lot of times I turn my phone off when I get home. Like, I'll turn my phone off because I don't want to be bothered. So yeah, that wouldn't stress me.
Okay. Got you. Okay, let me go ahead and hit up Yolanda. Scenario 5, running behind schedule when meeting someone. You've known about these plans all day, maybe even all month, and still, somehow, you never seem to have enough time. The few times that you are ready, you become antsy waiting around and start doing other things. How do you handle that? Running behind schedule.
I don't like being late. I don't like being late when I have said I was going to do something. I like to be there. So it would probably drive my stress level from moderate to super high. I don't know how to handle it.
Well, let me give you a solution. They say that time seems to get away from you because you lose focus on what you're supposed to do. Stop watching the television or sending emails right up to the minute you're supposed to go. Instead, direct your awareness on the here and now.
Okay.
So, if you supposed to meet me, you focus on me. I'm just messing with you. Okay, let me go ahead to Katrina. Your scenario, number 6, tossing and turning all night. You keep tossing and turning, it's beginning to make you mad. You know you'll get even less sleep now, and despite the fact that your body feels tired, your mind just won't shut off. How do you deal with that?
Most of the time, I would just get up and do something.
Oh, you start working?
I start working. But let me tell you, it's not on productive stuff. I don't understand why I don't sit down and write, or I'll just get up and start piddling around in the house, wash a load of clothes, make sure the dishes in the sink clean, that kind of stuff.
So they have a solution for you. Close your eyes and imagine yourself in a peaceful place like a beach or a snow-covered mountain. So take your mind to another place. And look, the reason why I didn't read Ebony's because she shut me down and said, cut off.
What was my solution though? What was the solution for me? I seriously, I think, I ain't gonna say nothing's wrong with me because I know I'm not the only one who feels this way. No, if y'all are watching, somebody out there feels the same way. They just don't feel like being bothered. Like, I don't even care that I can't talk because I'm kind of like an introvert / extrovert. Like, it's like I'm somewhere in the middle. Like,
you balanced.
Yes, I am. But it makes me look like a weirdo, though. It makes me look like a weirdo. And I don't like that. Because I'm outgoing, but I'm also like to myself too. So it's just kind of, I don't know. It's weird. But go ahead, Breonna, read mine. I want to know.
Well, this particular psychologist agrees with you. Cell phones provide a feeling of security to some people, but are a lifeline to others. Step back and ask yourself, suppose the battery does die. What's the worst thing that can happen? The key is to plan ahead and be resourceful. Write down the number you're trying to call and maybe ask somebody else for their phone. Remember, there was a time when we didn't have phones. So, the psychologist agrees with you. But if you do want to talk to people, you better bring your charger.
As long as it's not storming, I'll be good.
Right. Now, that's a good point. Yeah. Based on situations.
Yeah.
Okay, let me try to get my little scenario. So, I'm going to choose being stuck in line. You're in the checkout line. The person ahead of you is making a return that seems to be taking forever. As they chit-chat with the cashier, you begin to feel impatient, irritated, and suddenly can't stand still. I've been here, done that, and honey, all I can do is look there like this. So, I mean, I just deal with it. But the psychologist says, when things happen at a slower rate than expected, it causes individuals to feel stressed and rushed. You may also feel trapped and out of control. He says, take a deep breath, feel your feet in the ground beneath you, and focus on what's around you. Remember that people in front of you are not trying to make you late. They're trying to enjoy the moment of connection. So if you know you got somewhere to be, baby, don't try to get in Ross line because Ross gonna hold you up. Ross gonna hold you up.
That's so funny that you said that because when you said that, the only thing I can think of is people playing the lottery at the freaking store. Let me tell you something. When I'm at the store and people are playing lottery, this one man one day, and if you watching and you hit something and had us in that line standing, you know you should have gave us our cut if you watching. So he in the line. This man played $170 worth of numbers. The whole time, each slip that's going through the machine, I'm thinking about where I could put that money. Every slip that's going through the machine. I'm just like, sir, do you realize what I could do with this $170? I'm sitting here in line for a freaking money to pay a bill and you throwing some money away. Like, right. I was just like, are you serious? Like, and so it's so funny because I was on the phone with my mama and I was fussing and her thing is, you need to be quiet and you need to have some patience because God could be saving you from something up the road.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, thank you, but this man is slow. He's wasting money,
but he's
and
wasting
I got to be to work, and I got a bill to pay. Like, I'm just thinking like about what I had going on. Like, that stressed me out. Now that stressed me out.
Yes, and I've been there too, girl. Especially when I'm trying to do my little quick biscuit run. Don't be trying to do a biscuit run. You only got 10 minutes for work. It's over. Because Bojangles is not on your side.
No, and Starbucks is not either. I was so petty the other morning. I was so petty. I had to ask God to forgive me. I was petty. I was petty Betty the other morning because I just needed to get in Starbucks line and go. But everybody is in line. The line is kind of like wrapped around.
Right.
So this car just comes from this way and just think you're about to cut in front of me. Oh no, we were like, and I pulled all the way up. I just folded my arms and look. I said, to the back, okay? She was like,
you treated him like Rosa.
Look, she was like, I can't hear you. I rolled my window down. I said, to the back.
Let me clutch these pearls. No, she didn't.
Jump in front of me. I ain't have but 5 minutes to get to work, okay? Listen.
See, you were stressed for time. See, you got stressed.
Yes, I would.
Ladies, you had me rolling on this topic. I'm telling you, this episode helped me release some stress just laughing. Laughing is good for the soul, okay?
It is.
So make sure you find balance in your life. Look, based on the scenarios we had, think about some peaceful things if you tossing and turning. Bring you a charger. And for Yolanda's scenario, I asked her about meeting folks. So make sure you plan ahead. And for my episode, don't you stand in line. You know you only got 5 minutes to go to work. All right. So let's go with our question to the listeners. Would you rather have a spa, get your hair done, nails done day, or just a pure vacation, just a getaway to relieve your stress? What do you say, Katrina? A spa day or just a pure getaway?
Gosh, I'm kind of in the middle with that one because I love a good massage. I ain't into the spa as in going to get my hair and stuff done.
Okay.
I can handle that on my own, my wigs and stuff. But as far as going to get a pedicure or a massage, yeah. But I think I would rather do a vacation.
Yeah. What about you?
A whole getaway.
Yeah, a whole and not half, baby. Coronavirus turn into a stay-at-home order. Okay. What about you, Yolanda?
Definitely a getaway. Just to go and get away. I rarely can do it, but when I do, I go.
No, I'm gonna come back to y'all with what you're gonna do. So let me go ahead and ask Ebony, what's your answer?
I'll say a getaway because most of the time, depending on where you go, it's a spa in the getaway. So you can get the best of both worlds.
I knew one of y'all was gonna add that in there. I was just gonna wait and see. But if you could choose a place just for the sake of conversation, where would you go, Ebony?
I would say, can I choose 2 places?
Sure.
Let's see, Bora Bora.
Ooh.
Or what is it? Maldives, I believe it is.
Yeah.
Yeah. Something tropical.
Yeah.
Something tropical, something with, some water that you can see through, Yeah.
You can see your toenails.
Okay. They'll be white too.
Exactly, right. What about you, Yolanda?
Yeah, a paradise, somewhere where there's the ocean and the beautiful ocean, greenish looking ocean.
Mm-hmm.
Just a tropical area.
Yeah, I agree. Katrina?
I have 2 dream vacations. Well, I won't call them dream vacations because I'm going. But I am so excited about going to Jamaica. I don't know when I'm going, but I want to go to Jamaica, and I also want to go to Dubai.
Y'all switched it up on me. All I want to do is go to Cali. All right, let me go ahead. All right, y'all out here tropical. I'm like, let me just go over across the world real quick. Okay, so my sister girl of the week is actually my coworker that I just met. Her name is Miss Taylor. And you know, with everything going on in the education system, the one thing she keeps saying is, honey, you gonna figure it out. Just work. So she's been joking and laughing with me, and so she's definitely been a help. And shout out to Yolanda too, because she's been helping me through this week. So those are my sister girls. Now, my item of the week is my lunch bag. Okay, I don't know what it is about this little lunch bag. It's downstairs. I couldn't show y'all, but basically I feel real cute, like I got a whole big purse. Just got my lunch with me, so I just feel cute going to high school with a lunch bag. Okay. And my last shout out, ladies, go ahead and show them the merch. We're going to go ahead and let y'all know to go to Teespring/ChiChat stores and get your merch. Support your girls. When you support us, you support this podcast. Listen, I hope that y'all enjoy this stress management topic. We laugh, we joke, but we're serious. Take care of yourself. And guess what? Have a great day, because stress backwards is dessert. So go get you a piece of pie. It'll be all right. We'll see y'all next week.
All right, y'all.
Bye.
Thanks for listening to our episode of ChiChat. Follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube at ChiChat Podcast.